right, so now we're going to identify the two details that support our answer for part A. So which two answers support why he would cross Green Street? Okay, why would he go to the other side of the street on his way home? A, he would climb into a pine tree and wait for his friends to leave. B, on the other side, a white dog tied in a yard would bark fiercely. C, Frankie's friend lived next door to the dog. D, are you scared of that mutt? E, Snowball's noisy, but she's harmless. F, hi, Snowball, you loudmouth furball. Or G, Snowball sniffed around Frankie's legs and then wandered away. Which two details support why he would cross Green Street on his way home? So you need two circled. Make sure you have two identified. All right. I will do a discussion question. Why doesn't Frankie run away when the dog keeps barking? What detail from the text helps you answer that question? So what helps you answer the question of why doesn't Frankie run away when the dog keeps barking? There is our why question. Those are one of the 5 W questions. And then our short response. What are two good things that come from what happens to Frankie? So what are two good things that come from what happens to Frankie? Use details from the story in your answer. So let's talk about it real quick. His friend Mike finds him and he's like, why you always ride home alone? And Frankie says, well, the dog, he scares me. So Mike took Frankie to the dog. Frankie realized that he wasn't going to harm him. Okay. He was just barking. He's harmless. So at the end, Mike says, why don't you start riding home? Why don't we ride home together? And I think Frankie liked that. He was on board with riding home together, so he wasn't riding home alone anymore. Okay? That's one good thing is he didn't have to be alone anymore. He wasn't as scared. So to start this, we will say two good things that come from what happens to Frankie are, now give me those two things. Okay, give me those two things. So I'll put blank and blank. Okay, so you're identifying two good outcomes to this. And then you need to provide details. So you would say in the text or in the story, it says what? What does it say? Give me an example. What does Frankie say at the end when he's not scared anymore and he wants to ride home with Mike? Okay, give me those details from the story. Tell me the two good things that come from what happens to Frankie. If you have any questions, reach out. You can check the checklist at the done to check the checklist after you are done to make sure you have everything you need for your writing. Make sure you use the race strategy so you're really restating the question, you're answering it fully, you're citing that evidence that I need, and you're further explaining. Okay?